from us to support their embassies, and we got to find a way to put an end to that. Thank you. And I work with my minister to make sure any policy that we put together will be something that can be of interest. Because you see, foreign policy is not about protecting the foreign or the foreign nations only. First and foremost, it should be protecting us. It should be reciprocated. Our domestic policy is what we extend to the foreign policy. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman, no further questions. I wish you all the best, Uncle.
Thank you very much. It's now the turn of Honorable Umar. You have the floor.
Thank you, Chairman. I always call my big brother old soldier. Old soldier, congratulations. I'm so happy for you today. And ever since your nomination was announced, having stood your grounds and also a trailblazer for the Bintus. I know you understand the Bintus. As a Bintu, this position, you become ambassador, you become a trailblazer, and you will become the conduit for others in the diaspora to come back home and serve their nation, having acquired a lot of knowledge and experience that this country needs. My question to you today, and we're going to have some discussion. Will you consider, I know you are not the main minister, to outsource your visa process to third party so that we won't have a lot of backlog, particularly in the diaspora?
No, why?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I want to understand my colleague clearly. It's about visa applications for Ghanaians in the diaspora coming back home. Thank you. You see, that is why I think about 3 years ago we tabled an amendment to the not the visa applications, but we did table, if I recall, refresh my memory, that dual citizenship amendment bill. This is something that we have to take very important as a nation, because we look at our GDP and remittances from the diaspora alone is one of the major contributors, along with our gold and our cocoa. Those are the three leading income GDP for the nation. And to just look at that and not tap into the wealth, the knowledge, the experience, and add it to what we already have home, we'll be doing ourselves a service. A lot of nations have recognized that. Even the UK does that. But here we are, and I'm sure all of you are testimony to what I went through, just to be part of the system, to try to pave a way for others to come. I know I have a lot of followers who are looking to see the success story, and I want to thank every one of you here. I know there was tremendous support from the House, even my brothers and sisters on the other side, who will reach out to me personally to encourage me, even though it wasn't a party policy, they came out in their own immense sense to come and give me encouragement. And these are some of the people that kept me going. And the more reason why I asked for us to bow or stand at least for a moment for our brother who has left us. You see, nobody should be going through.
Who died, Paco?
So,
Who died? A minister?
Come back to the house. One of these days we have the
They're wearing black.
Asari, popularly known as Beku Azar, who championed this dual amendment, citizenship dual amendment, and that we can all make sure that our children, our grandchildren can come back.
Yeah, I think it should be like automatic.
Income and the resources. And I personally know a lot of my counterparts who are heavily invested, but just afraid to leave everything and come. Because if they come, they've lost their investments. If they know they can have both ways, they'll bring this investment. Not everyone is coming for politics. There are investors out there, there are scientists, there are IT experts, professors, and all of them. So, answer to your question is, my brother, I work tirelessly along with my minister to see how best, and also with the House, to see how we can pass this dual amendment. So that will eradicate the challenges they have in
The visa.
And before that goes into effect, I work with Minister Blackwood to make sure that we can facilitate a quick process for them to get a visa.
Yeah, the East visa.
Come to their homeland. Thank you.
The E visa, they need that.
Facilities you indicate, but you are not a financial institution. No more parking. How do you achieve this?
So it was a program I put together, but I did it through the Jomo Ruler Bank. So I was more so like a guarantor. I guaranteed the loan, and so they were paying it through the bank. So it was a loan from the bank, but there was no interest, nothing, and I was able to do that for about 4,000 women in my constituency.
That's very impressive. And my last and final question, Mr. Chair. You went through a lot. The Citizenship Amendment Act to the Constitution is the 1990 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana Amendment Act 96, and it details those who qualify to hold certain positions, including members of Parliament. Last night, social media was awash with the president nominating South Korea national to be ambassador to the Republic of South Korea. I know I've checked, and I realized that the gentleman has handed in his passport to the High Commission. You went through some turmoil with your citizenship, and I'm sure it took a toll on you during your term as a member of Parliament. Can you tell us a bit about what you went through, what necessitated that, and your advice to people who may be sitting around the table with dual national and other documents that they've not disclosed to Parliament? Mr. Chair, that's my last question, and I want to wish you the very best. God bless you.
Thank you. So, Mr. Chairman, it wasn't easy for 2.5 years. I was back and forth from court. It wasn't easy at all. It's something I wouldn't wish it on anybody. But since it's been, the case is closed in court, I don't think I won't go into detail on that. But what I can say is that it was not easy for me, and I found out that at the end of it all, I was able to still through the process.
Opening up access through the operationalization of CHIPS compound and creation of other health centers. If you take the Western region, our major health service delivery is the Fiankwanta Regional Hospital. A lot of work is currently ongoing, but there are various stages of completion. If you take Ifeanyi Nkwanta out, Takoradi Hospital and Kwesi-Mintin Polyclinic are not having the necessary facilities to provide the needed health care for the region. As the Deputy Minister for Health, if you get the approval, what are you practically doing to improve health service access in the Western region, particularly?
Don't pick it up. What's that? Stop it.
The Cheerio.
Infrastructure like Takoradi Hospital, Hospital, and Ifeanyi Nkwanta gets
Younger brother, and so he should have asked me the question. But, Mr. Chair, the question he's asking in terms of access to healthcare, I believe is one of the biggest problems we have in the country. There's a lot of people in the rural areas that do not have proper access to healthcare, and that is why the Mahama free primary healthcare policy, I think, is going to solve that problem. The reason being that we are now focusing on the CHIPS compound in the community. So if we get people to have good healthcare at the CHIPS compound level, which is both promotive and preventative, we will not get to a stage where people actually get sick and they all end up in Ifeanyi Nkwanta and in the referral hospitals where there's a backlog. So I'm really hoping that once I get the nod from the committee and I go to the ministry, I will work very hard with my minister to see how best we can to really effect the Mahama free primary health care. That is also another policy or another game changer in our health system. If we're able to catch people before they get sick, if we're able to take care of their health before they get a chronic disease, if we're able to manage them before they get complications from the chronic diseases, I truly believe that that will be the health system that Ghanaians have been looking for, and that would prevent a lot of deaths and also morbidity and mortality. Thank you.